Yo, what is going on, boys? Louis back. And just as my name is now Louis back, I want to do something special for you UT Austin fans. You know how you guys like to say every year, Texas is back? Well, I really want to make Texas back. I want to put Texas back on the map. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm not going to waste time on an intro. I'm going to get right into the thick of things because we got to get through the preseason stuff. Of course, the coach is Cliff David. That's who we're running with per usual. Offensive coordinator is how we're going to start this off. Now, listen, I do not want this to seem like this is super planned out. We're going to be Texas 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. We're going to see how this goes. I'm going to do 1 year as an offensive coordinator for Texas. At the end of that year, depending on the success, depending on the difficulty, depending on what happens, we may move on or we may stay and renew our contract at Texas. But let's just see, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and hit offensive coordinator. We'll jump into it and show you guys what we're working with as far as generating auto names. No, coach progression level. Yeah. Okay, this is what we're doing. I'm lowering this to about 6-minute quarters, maybe 5-minute quarters, 6-minute quarters. That's fine. And then these are the sliders we're rocking. Operation Sports. These are matte sliders. I can link them down below. But basically, the QB accuracy is at 5 on there. I boosted it up to 10. This will probably be the first thing I lower if things get too easy. Just because at 5, with the ratings Vikes fan has, which is the roster we're using, him and his team, the ratings they have, I feel like are pretty, I don't know, I don't want to say harsh, but they're pretty demanding of the quarterbacks in the game sometimes when it comes to accuracy and throwing power. And that quarterback accuracy at 5 for both user and CPU, a lot of passes that realistically probably would be completions are not completions at 5. So I just boosted up to 10. We'll see how that goes. These are the sliders for CPU. And then from there, yeah, let's just hop right into the next screen. Yes, sir. So Steve Sarkisian is obviously the head coach. This is what we're rocking. As far as defensive coordinator, Pete, what is that? Kwiatkowski? I'm not sure, but everybody seems to be almost maxed out. You know what I'm saying? Offensive coordinator, of course, we're new to this, so we got a little bit of a ways to go. First thing you always want to boost is the injury. You don't want injuries. That's what I like to think. So I just boost that up immediately. We'll max that out at 3, then we'll move on. Yes, we're going to keep these changes. Next thing. All right, so with the recruiting board, I'm not gonna lie, I've debated on whether or not I should touch it. When I did the defensive coordinator with Illinois, when I did the defensive, all right, so recruiting board. So I've been debating on whether or not I should touch it. When I did Illinois' defensive coordinator series, I didn't touch the recruiting because I didn't think I would be there long. I kind of want to keep that same methodology here. It's possible I could recruit offensively for Texas, maybe. But that would kind of just mess up what the CPU does for it's not really a realistic, successful, plausible way for me to do this. So I'm going to just leave this with the CPU. I'm not going to set up the recruiting board. I'm probably not going to touch it. Okay, so I'm going to leave this as is. I do like this. Coastal Carolina comes to play Texas at home. Then we travel to Utah to play BYU. Then we have another home game, non-conference, against Ole Miss. So 3 non-conference games started off. Pretty good opponents. I like that, honestly. I like opening up the schedule like that. Then we follow up into our Big 12 opener with Kansas State, going into Iowa State, then Oklahoma. 2 tough back-to-back games. Get a break. Then we're going to do TCU, Kansas, West Virginia, Oklahoma State, and to finish off the season after our bye week, we do Texas Tech and Baylor. So, honestly, there's no reason why we don't run this schedule. These 2 teams right here are the biggest, and then maybe one sleeper in this mix right here, but there's no reason why we don't just run the gambit with these guys. So let's just go ahead and leave that how it is. I like everything the way it is. I'm going to do one thing. I'm going to take a look at our roster real quick as far as who we have available. Actually, let's do the depth chart. I'm going to set the depth chart. Quarterback, Casey Thompson, Hudson Card, Charles Wright. We'll leave that be. Bijan Robinson, of course. Yup. Here's one thing, though. I like the speedy guy coming in as my. Yeah, I want him to be my second stringer just because he has more speed. 79 speed is just not gonna cut it, honestly. Like, it's just not gonna work. Wideouts, same thing with the wideouts. So like Joshua Moore, 82 speed. That's what I mean. Like, that's super critical. Like, 82 speed. Our fastest receiver has 85 speed, you guys. But hey, I'm not gonna knock anything. We'll just see how it goes. I think honestly, speed as a whole across the board is lower. So even though it looks kind of weird right now, I think that's just the way they like to do their rosters, which I think is pretty cool, honestly. Where it's not every guy's a 99 and then he's a 97 and he's a 90. You know what I mean? It kind of gives some discrepancy as far as how speed actually is going to play out in the game. So the fast guys are really fast and the guys that aren't so fast. So I appreciate that regardless. We'll see how that goes. Tight end. Okay. Everything looks good. Yeah, everything looks good. Okay. All right, bet. So, gonna hop right into the season. Boys, I'm actually excited for this. We're gonna get the ball first. We want to set the tone early. We're at home. We're in front of our fans. We want to set the tone. Let's just start it off with something sweet, something nice. Let's get it going. All right, let's do this, B-Rob. Ooh, down the blocker. There we go. Their D-line early, honestly. That's what I want to do. I want to control. Wow. Okay. Pick that up for me. There you go. Good slide. Let's just pace ourselves. Let's get into the flow of things. Yo, the O-line. Give me a gap. That's what I wanted. A gap just like that. Run in the game. We might start running hurry up offense, honestly. I want another run. Yo. Let's do this again. All right, bet. Okay. Unsuccessful first drive leads us to go down 7-0 at home. I understand, though. Don't worry, I understand. I get it. There we go. I just need something, you know? Out here in the Wildcat. Give me that. Yo. Let's figure this out. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's all we needed. A little bit of magic. Good man. There we go. Look, 3 yards, we're taking them. I know some of you guys are seeing these short yardage attempts and like, man, this is like boring. But listen, this is how we win football games, okay? This is how we're going to bring Texas back on the map. This is how, right here. You want to know? This is how. There you go. Let's get it. Stay in bounds. Let's kill the clock. This might be a touchdown to Whittington. I see it. I see it. Damn. Gotta throw it out of bounds. Oh, the safety stayed over the top. 3rd and 4. We're gonna line up 5 wide. Let's just do it this way. I see you. Right across the middle. Perfect. Perfect. Let's run hurry up. I like that 5 wide package. I like this. Who is that, Whittington? Yes, sir. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this. Pick up the block. Okay. Okay. I'm feeling this. We just want to pace ourselves. That's it. We just want to pace ourselves. This defense is going to get tired. Fatigue will kick in. There you go. B-Rob fighting for those yards. Give me that. Give me that. There we go. 5-yard rush. 2nd and 5. I can't afford to take a loss of yards here. Oh, good gap. Okay. Walk me in. Just like that. Tied it up 7-7 on our 2nd drive. The first drive was a filler out. Okay, we had to fill out the game. You know what I'm saying? You take a girl out on a date. The first thing you want to do is fill out her energy, fill out her frequency, fill out her vibes. You know what I'm saying? See if she matches up with you. That's what we did with Coastal Carolina. We took them out on a date, and then we scored on the 2nd drive. So let's get it. Casey. Look at Casey shining, man. Look at Casey shining. Does that boy want the Heisman or does he want the Heisman? I'm not gonna lie, I really love doing the coordinator series, man. Like, it's so fun just being able to take care of like one side of the ball, so you don't have to constantly think about like, oh, what should I do if I do this? It's fun, man. Definitely fun. Ooh, give me that. There we go. Big time plays. See, now we're getting into their head because now they're expecting these runs, and we're just switching it up on them. We're just switching it up each time. Reading the defense here, looks a little iffy. Looks a little iffy. Let's kind of shake things up a little bit. Matter of fact, we might be able to get Worthy across the middle here and leave Whittington up top. The safety's not going to be able to come get him. Can we do that? We did it. Oh, you got to catch that. You got to catch that. Jordan, you got to catch that. Just got to watch the packages they come lined out of. Ooh, okay. Makes the first guy. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. B-Rob. Let's just see. Yeah, it's good work for sure. Good way to hold on to the ball. Let's run that. Let's hurry up. Let's hurry up offense. I want to run that same screen from before. Is that Whittington? Yes, sir. Give me that. Give me that. He held on to it though. Oh, he stayed at home. Oh, KC. Let's get it. Yes, sir. That's good. That's in. Give me that. Give me that. So it looks like, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know what happened either, guys. I think basically they scored. They put, because it was 7-14, so I'm guessing they got a field goal before the half, and then they went in to score a touchdown, just kick off the second half because they got ball first. So now we're down 17-14. I'm not gonna run the speed option because the speed option, at least when I run it, has a tendency to cause turnovers, and we're already down. I want to open it up with something. Yes, this works. This works. You and the safety more. If I didn't keep, I had to button mash Y, man. That's why I did that. I had to keep button mashing Y to make sure he caught it. Get it. I honestly want B-Rob. On. Let's get it, man. 4-yard rush. Weird, but you can feel the power, man. Honestly. Another one across the middle. I'm just gonna keep. If you're gonna keep giving. Oh, okay. If y'all gonna keep giving that to me, we're taking that. Ooh, ooh. Should have lowered my shoulder. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't want to tie it up. I want to punch this in. And we do. Rob's first touchdown of the season. Let's get it, baby. Woo-hoo. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a fun season. So that's going to do it for this one, boys. They weren't able to put any more points on the board. Casey Thompson went 9 for 12, 148 yards. He had 3 total touchdowns on the day. I truly. No, he had 2 total touchdowns on the day. He had 2 rushing touchdowns on the day. And then B-Rob had 2 rushing touchdowns as well. I don't think there's a reason why we don't get a Heisman winner out of this. Or at least a Heisman candidate. If I can't get B-Rob or Casey, I don't know if I deserve another job. I mean, I'm going to try my hardest to see what we can do. We're working with 6-minute quarters. We may extend that or we may shorten that. Who knows? I like 6 minutes. You guys tell me how you felt about the time of everything. But without further ado, I'll catch you guys in the next one, all right? Peace.